Welcome to the Physics Philosophy. Today we will talk about friction. We all encounter friction almost everywhere in our daily lives. We are able to walk due to friction, a car runs due to friction, the list goes on. So what basically is friction? Frictional force is a force which generally opposes the motion of an object. It acts in the direction opposite to the direction of the applied force. Mathematically, it is stated as F equals to mu n, where F is the frictional force, mu is the coefficient of friction, and n is the normal reaction of the object. Consider this diagram. The intended direction of motion is towards the right, and friction is acting towards the left. Don't worry about the weight and normal reactions, these are just balanced. Consider another diagram. In this diagram, a part of gravity, that is mg sine theta, is trying to pull the object down the incline, but the frictional force is not letting it do that. Now look at this equation closely. F equals to mu. The coefficient of friction is not the property of the object. It is the property of the surface on which the object is moving. We can consider it to be an outside factor. But the reaction force, N, is indeed the property of the object. As in the previous diagrams, we saw that it was dependent on the mass of the object. So we can efficiently say that F is directly proportional to N. This equation is really important. We can decipher quite clearly that the stronger the reaction is, the stronger is the resisting force or the frictional force. Did you notice? This happens to us every day. Life throws really tough challenges at us. Things keep happening around which can take a toll on us. You can imagine these challenges, situations, circumstances to be the coefficient of friction, as we can control them. But the N, the reaction, is what we have under our control. If we try and keep our impulses in check, have a healthy attitude, and try to keep our reactions to stimuli under check, we can reduce this N so that the friction, the resistive force, is reduced. This will help us in our professional growth, and we will also be much relaxed and happier and chilled as the strong emotions, the strong reactions are in check. Indeed, we cannot control everything, but what if we control ourselves, our own emotions, our own strong reactions, our own negative persona? As the equations say, by keeping our strong reactions under check, we are minimizing the resistance, the opposing forces in our lives. It will then be easier for us to move forward on the path of happiness and prosperity. But for that, we need to minimize friction.